Drive discs are some of the most important things in the entire game when it comes to tackling in-game content on zzzero. And for a long time now, we have judged how good a build is through the amount of subs you have. If you don't know, the devs have recently just added a way for you to look at your screen and just be able to tell immediately on the stat screen how many subs you have. If you're newer to the game, I have a very old video on how to count your subs, but this new way that they just added helps a lot for new players. However, there is a little bit of a slight mistake on it on some characters and some situations as well. My good friend Riv has made a video on this, so I will leave a link to his video in the description below to go watch it to make sure you guys understand everything. So that's 2 videos for you to go watch if you're newer and you're a little bit lost on things. However, there are things in this game called flat subs, and those subs are flat attack and flat pin. And a lot of players think that these substats are just really bad. Yes, is flat attack worse than attack percent? Absolutely. Yes, is flat pin worse than getting a crit sub in most situations? Yeah, in most situations, for sure. However, they still do increase your damage, and on stream, while I was helping someone build their Velina, I rolled a piece that had more flats but less subs than another piece, and people in chat thought the piece with more subs was actually more damage, and that's actually not true, and I proved it on stream. So this will be a short lesson on how you guys can make sure that you're not actually throwing out pieces that could potentially be more damage just because they have less subs. Because just because a piece has less subs does not mean it is automatically less damage if it has a lot of flats on it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right to it. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kate7th, and I'll be your host today. 3.0 for zzzero and Roast Califer look amazing. Bang boos everywhere, including the tall ones. A gorgeous map, and many new friends to meet. However, after 2.8, your polychromes might be looking a little silly. Oh my god. But don't worry, I got you back. Because you can go to U7BUY for the safest, fastest, and cheapest place for zzzero top-ups. And trust me, they're legit, as they have thousands of positive reviews on Trustpilot. And check this out, on the official store, they want $99.99 for a big monochrome pack. And that's way too much. But on U7BUY, you can get lower prices, and the delivery only takes seconds. All you gotta do, enter your UID, pay, and boom, your account is loaded instantly. Easy. But you need to make sure that you're using my code at checkout for an extra 5% off. So click the link in the description below or the pinned comment, and let's all enjoy Roast Califer together. But now, let's get you back to the video. Wasn't there an upgrade for Velina's 4th? I don't believe so. Because this is 3 subs, and this is only 1 sub, but you can't look at it like that. That's not an upgrade, right? Because this is 3 subs with no flats. This is 1 sub with 5 flats, so I think that the flats win. Should, at least. That's a lot of flats. It's close. It's very close. Actually don't know which one would actually be better. You know what? I can go test it. What's that? 400k? 609. Okay, let me do one more. Yeah, 609. Is that the limit? Yeah, 609,865.
A wise choice.
So I put the flats on now. Oh, I'm not close enough. 610? Yeah, 610. Yeah. The flats win. The flats. Yeah, see, I told you. See, it's like this is such a good fucking example of like flats. Like, yes, like technically the other piece has 3 subs and this piece has 1 sub, but it has more flats on it, so the flats beat it. If you guys are in chat and you're on the game, or when you get on the game next time, look at your pieces, because you guys might have pieces that have more flats on them that could be better than the pieces you're using, and just test it. Just go and test it out. All right, so just a quick demonstration again. If you guys want to do this on your own, I'm on a personal account, but this would apply to a M0 Hugo or just M0 characters in general. My Hugo has Mindscape, so don't worry about the damage. Just know this applies to M0 stuff as well. I'm gonna do Thanatos because he's Ice Weak for Hugo. I'm gonna make it where they can't move. I'm gonna make sure that they can't die with the invulnerability, because I think it's annoying when they keep dying over and over and the spawn again. I'm gonna have it stunnable because it's Hugo. Level 70, and I have all 3 of these enabled. Now this is a 37 sub Hugo build with, I believe, only 1 flat. It might not have a single flat. I'll double check, but I believe it only has 1 flat. I'm just gonna do a simple Hugo chain. It did 3.2 and 12.8. So the chain did 3.2 and the totalized did 12.8. So just quick paper math, what is that? It was around 16 million total. So now we're gonna back out, and I'm gonna come back with a 36 sub build that has a few more flats. So be right back. Okay, we're back, and I've switched the build around.
I'll write the ending to your nightmare. The end is nigh.
I believe that was 13.1, so the totalized definitely did more. Let me double check the chain attack damage. Okay, we're back because, you know, Hormone Punk doing Hormone Punk things. Gotta wait until Hormone Punk is ready, so. The totalized definitely did more damage on the 36 sub, 6 sub flats. Oh my god, I said that completely wrong. 36 subs, 6 flats. But let's double check the chain attack damage.
The truth is a beloved fairy tale.
3.3. Yeah, 13.1. And if I was to do quick math, use quick napkin math, 16.4. So if you have the exact number on screen, you can do the math. I just did some quick napkin math. That it's probably like around a 400 to 500k increase. So yeah, the 36 sub did more. And actually, no, this is a 8 flats. Yeah, this is 8 flats, and I double checked the 37 sub one. The 37 sub had 0 flats. So even though this build has 1 less sub on the stat screen, this only has 36. I have 8 flats, while my 37 sub only has 0 flats. Well, I said only has, well, it has nothing. Yes, the 36 sub on my personal account is more damage. So make sure you guys are testing your own accounts, whether you have Mindscapes or you don't have Mindscapes. It's a simple process. And you can do a lot of different testing. You can do testing with your supports buffs up. You can do testing without your supports buff up. You can do testing on different enemies, on neutral, on elemental weakness and resistance. Just go do your own personal testing. You can also do this testing in Deadly Assault and Shiyu themselves, because buffs can sometimes make certain pieces better than others. If there is a buff that gives a absolute fuck ton of crit damage, well, now an attack slot 4 might actually be better for you, and normally a crit damage might have been better for you depending on the character that you are playing, right? If the buff gives a lot of defense shred, Well, normally maybe your character's best fist slot was pin ratio, maybe attack was actually better this time around on the fifth slot, or elemental damage because the buff gives a lot of defense threat. So it just depends. It's situational. You can always do testing every single week with every single character you get to see which pieces are actually best for you. And I hope that this video was able to help you today. But other than that, I'm gonna sign out. I'll see you guys tonight on stream. Come check it out. Come join the community. We have a good one. And other than that, I'll see you next time. Peace.